All right, let's dive right into this explainer and uncover how your first days on a new job are actually being measured, at least according to our source material today. We're looking at a pretty fascinating brief, and it's simply titled Session 2 Onboarding Metrics.
Think back for a second to the last time you started a new position. You know that feeling, right? It's that wild mix of excitement and, well, total uncertainty. You're trying to figure out where the coffee is, remember your colleagues' names, and just kind of find your footing. And while you might feel like you're just settling in, taking it day by day, how is your success truly measured during those crucial early days? Is it just your new manager's gut feeling? Well, as we're going to see from the text provided in Session 2, the reality is actually far more calculated. Now, what's genuinely fascinating is how these exact 11 words from our source completely outline the modern, data-driven employee journey. Listen to this. First-month retention monitored. AI predicts success. Onboarding quantified. I mean, it's incredibly sparse, for sure, but it packs a massive punch. So let's break down exactly what each of these phases actually means for you, the modern worker, and how they all connect to form a much larger system.
Section 1. Retention monitored. Tracking the first month.
So when we look closely at this first pillar, the number 1 represents a highly significant timeline, the very first month. Our source specifically isolates this exact window of time. It's not the first year, it's not even the first quarter. The first month is what gets heavily scrutinized. It's essentially treated as the ultimate make or break period where organizations are looking incredibly closely to figure out if a new hire is going to stick around or if they're going to churn.
And notice the specific action word used here, monitored. While you're having this very human, sometimes messy experience of navigating a new workplace culture, there is an active administrative tracking happening right behind the scenes. You aren't just adjusting. Your presence and your engagement are being closely monitored to ensure the company's hiring investment is paying off right out of the gate.
Section 2. AI predicts success. Forecasting the future.
But how exactly is all this monitored data being used? Well, it brilliantly illustrates a massive evolution in the workplace. Historically, past onboarding was largely unmeasured. It was heavily reliant on a manager's gut feeling, manual check-ins, maybe some casual observations by the water cooler. Contrast that with the reality of Session 2 onboarding, an AI-predicted, heavily data-driven environment. The contrast between human intuition and cold, hard machine calculation is stark. It's literally like night and day. So the really crucial point here is unpacking the massive implication of the word predicts. According to the source material, artificial intelligence isn't just passively recording what you do, it is actively forecasting your long-term viability based on that early first-month data. It's predicting what you're going to do years down the line, it's evaluating your potential success and value to the company right from the very start.
Section 3. Onboarding quantified. Everything is measured.
Which leads us to the ultimate result of this entire system. Let's look at this definition to really hammer the concept home. Quantified onboarding is the process of turning the human, qualitative experience of starting a new job into measurable, trackable metrics. So your initial anxieties, your early interactions, your pace of learning, according to the framework in Session 2, this is no longer just a qualitative feeling. It is an entirely quantified equation where literally every action becomes a data point. Let's pull back for a second and just walk through this chronological flow to see how these pieces fit together. Step 1, your early retention is actively monitored during that critical first month. Step 2, that monitored data is fed into an AI system that predicts your long-term success. And step 3, as a result, the entire onboarding experience is quantified. These 3 sparse points from our text lock together perfectly. They build a complete, undeniable, and highly structured workplace system. Which leaves us with a fascinating and, honestly, perhaps slightly daunting final thought. If AI is now predicting your success based on heavily quantified metrics from day 1, what does that mean for your next first month? The next time you walk into a new office or log into a new remote portal, remember the lessons from Session 2. You're not just starting a job, you are generating data. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep that in mind for your next career move.